Okay, now we're going to work with the enemy number 2. This is going to be an enemy shooter. So let's go to our models folder. Let's make a new folder and let's name it Enemy02. Okay, and then let's go to our resource section 3. Here is our skeleton archer, and let's go to models and let's import our skeleton archer FBX, this one, to here. Okay, and then let's go to our texture folder, and we need to find oh no, this is section 1. We need to find in our skeleton archer, let's find textures, and this is the one we need, scale archer. So okay, and let's build the material. Let's go to the folder materials. Maybe I just want to grab this enemy 1 mat, and let's make a duplicate with Ctrl D. This one, let's rename it as Enemy02 mat. Alright, and here in the inspector, I'm going to assign the new texture. Okay, that's it. Well, okay, now for testing purpose, I will take my Enemy01, go to my prefabs folder, and I'm going to make a prefab of my Enemy01 so I can delete it here in the platform. And I'm going to take my player, going to bring my player right here in the second platform, and the new my new enemy, I'm going to put it here, right here in the third platform. So let's go to models, Enemy02, and I'm going to grab this guy around here. Okay, let's see, maybe here. Okay, I'm going to put it rotated -9 and -90. Okay, I'm going to delete his component, the animator component, remove component. Okay, and let's go to more materials, and let's assign the new material to our enemy. Okay, hey, what's happening here? Let me check. Okay, all right. Okay, okay, one more. Okay, so I guess this is it. All right, let me check the scale. Yes, I guess it's fine. Okay, now we need to make an empty object. So this new game object is going to be father of our skeleton archer. So let's do the same thing as we did with the Enemy1. With our skeleton archer selected, let's right click, create empty. Okay, so this game object, I'm going to pull it off the hierarchy like this, and let's rename it as Enemy02. Okay, I'm going to reset its rotations to 0, 0, 0. All right, and then I'm going to grab this skeleton archer object, and let's parent into Enemy02. Okay, so I guess we're fine with this. Okay, now to our Enemy02, let's assign a rigid body. Right, let me check mass, drag 0, this is fine, use gravity, okay, and let's freeze the rotations and the position. All right, and now let's give a capsule collider. All right, let's check. Okay, we need the height around this, and okay, I guess. Okay, I guess this is good. I'm just gonna move down a little bit. Okay, okay. Now let's assign another component. We're going to assign an animator. Okay, and we need, let's go to models. We need to bring the projectile. This enemy, he's going to remain still in the platform while he's going to shoot an arrow to our player. So let's bring, let's go to Enemy02 and let's find inside a skeleton archer, inside models. Let's find our arrow FBX. Let's bring it right here. Okay, and let's put this arrow right here. Okay, let me check. I need this to be right around here. Okay, and let's rotate the arrow minus 90. All right, great. And um, with arrow selected, okay, everything is okay. Now we need to make another empty object, so let's grab or select our arrow, right click, create empty, and I'm going to grab it and pull it out of the hierarchy once again, and I'm going to rename this as arrow spawn. Okay, let's assign, let me check. Okay, once more I'm going to set its rotations to 0 0 0, and let's assign a label so we can see our arrow spawn, sorry. Okay, now we need to parent this arrow spawn with our Enemy02 like this, and let me check. We need to, okay, we need to make a duplicate of our arrow spawn. Control D, and let's bring this outside our hierarchy, and let's rename it arrow PFB. Okay, so we have our arrow PFB in the same position that arrow spawn, and let's parent our arrow to our arrow PFB. So we need to have our arrow PFB like this. And now with our arrow PFB selected, let's give rigid body. Okay, we don't need to use gravity. So, okay, so that's it. And let's give a box collider, and we need this to be trigger, and let's give these settings. Okay, so I need this to be something like okay, from Y I don't need so much, I guess something like this, and from C I'm going to give this volume so he can collide with our player. Okay, and now let's go to our prefab folder and let's drag this ROPFB to our prefabs folder. So now we have our ROPFB prefab and we can delete it from hierarchy from the scene. Okay, now let's go to our animations. Let's make a new folder. Let's name it Enemy02 animations. Okay, let's go inside our folder and let's create its animator controller. So this controller, we're going to call it Enemy02 AC from animator controller, and let's assign it. Let's select our Enemy02 and this controller. This is going to be right here, and for the avatar, let's see, where are you? A skeleton archer avatar, this is the one. So okay, we just assign it, and let's go to our skeleton archer animations. Let's find our idle FBX. We just bring the idle animation. Um, let's select our enemy 2. Let's go to animator and let's give. I'm going to rename this. So edit. Okay, so this is going to be our idle animation. Let's put it idle. Okay, and apply. Okay, and let's give this clip in the animator, so it's going to be as a default state. So let's preview our game so we can see the animation. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's see what happens here. I guess I know. Well, first I need this guy to be more tall, so um, I'm going to select our enemy skeleton archer, so I'm going to give 1.5 in the three uh, segments. Okay, and then for our idle animation, let's go to edit and loop time. That's why we cannot see the animation. So loop time, apply, and let's see, play to see. Okay, all right, so here's our Enemy02 with its idle animation. So in a few minutes we just make all the setup for our Enemy02. So in the next lesson we are going to work with the attacking function. All right, so I'll see you guys in the next lesson. Bye.